everybody, my name is TotalNerdStatus, and I just need to make this video because there's a lot of people out there complaining about this new trailer, and I don't understand why. Okay, so here's the thing. Most of the complaints that I've seen from this new trailer is that it's too spoilery. Okay, no, like not at all, because we all have known pretty much for a fact, like 99.9% sure, that Doomsday is going to be the product of Lex experimenting with Zod's body. We knew that for a fact. There was so much hinting and just. We knew that, okay? So this isn't spoiler territory. It's really not. They didn't show anything in the movie that we didn't already know was happening, or were pretty sure. Okay, they showed a little bit more of the fight sequence where where Batman and Superman are in the building, and Superman like hovers in the air and then pushes him down the shaft or whatever that is. We saw a little bit more of the dream sequence. I know for a fact this is a dream sequence. Okay, in the desert suit when he's just getting bombarded with all those guys. We saw a little bit more of Bruce Wayne's perspective of the Man of Steel fight. Okay, and that's pretty much it. We saw a little bit more of Lex, which I loved. Okay, that's like another complaint that I've heard a lot about, is that Lex is not Lex. Okay, first of all, this is a new interpretation of Lex, okay? He's a younger version, and he's still Lex. I mean, he's still intelligent. You get the vibe that he's intelligent and cocky, just like Lex. Lex is really cocky. Lex knows for a fact that he can outsmart virtually any threat that's put in front of him, given enough time. And that's the vibe you're getting from this character in this trailer, or at least the vibe that I got. And you guys know that I've been on board with Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor since the beginning, and this trailer just double, triple, quadruple confirmed my hype. I think he's amazing. And like I said, they didn't show us anything new. They didn't spoil anything at all. They showed us a shot of the Trinity. That's it. They didn't show any of the final fight sequence. We still don't know if don't know for sure if Lex is at any point going to get into his armored suit and fight against Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, all that stuff. We don't know any of that. It didn't show us any of the final battle sequence between Doomsday or whatever that creature is. I've actually seen some theories. I'll get to that in a second. But we haven't seen any of the fight between Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman on whatever that creature is, most likely Doomsday, at the end. They didn't show us any of that. We didn't see any of Wonder Woman fighting. We didn't see any Aquaman. We didn't see any Flash. We didn't see any Cyborg. Everything that we haven't seen thus far was not in this trailer. Okay, guys? How is this spoiling? Honestly. I honestly think that 80% of people out there were against Batfleck since the beginning, and now that they know he's going to be the best Batman in history, they're trying to find things to complain about. And it's just pathetic, because from my point of view, there is nothing to complain about this trailer. Absolutely nothing. It doesn't spoil anything. It shows, it shows that there's going to be humor in the film, which is awesome. I mean, I love how they're going to have humor, but it's not like straight up jokes. It's still a very dark atmosphere. It's still a very dark tone. They're just having a little bit of comic relief. And so that's like a little bit of relief to the audience, saying, hey, it's not going to be 100% in your face blood and darkness, There's going to be a little bit of comic relief. That's it! That's all they showed, guys. I don't understand why people are so against this new trailer. I just don't get it. I'm trying to think of what else people complained about. I think most of the population at this point knows for a fact that 50-second tease from Monday was a teaser trailer. No, what am I? It was a dream sequence. I'm sorry. I just completely mentally zoned out for a second there. Like 90% of the world has pretty much figured out that that's a dream sequence, and I know for a fact it's a dream sequence because it's all of Batman's fears. He's being unmasked, and he looks just terrified. And Superman, it's like in that Injustice comic, storyline. Superman's literally a god, and so he has like an entire army, an entire task force around him and stuff like that. That's like Batman's worst fear, and that's why he's trying to take down Superman. But anyway, we already knew this, guys. We already knew this. Oh my god. I've seen this trailer 5.5 billion times, and it gets better and better and better every single time. Now, as to that theory that I saw, what did it? Somebody on my Tumblr feed. I really forget who it was, or else I would give credit. He said, or she said, I don't know, that they think that Zack Snyder is throwing us through a loop, and that creature is not Doomsday. That it is another experiment created with Kryptonian tech called Wraith, or I think that's what it's called, but basically it's like Doomsday. It can grow spikes, and it evolves, and it can shoot lasers out of its eyes and stuff like that. It's like Doomsday, but not quite as powerful. And so that's what he thinks that it is. And I think that would be a really interesting thing, like, especially since the way audiences are reacting right now, like, oh, they showed Doomsday, oh, the movie's ruined. No. Okay. It would just be interesting to say, no, that wasn't Doomsday. It was another creature that not many people have. I've never heard of him until just today. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I thought that would be a really cool kind of twist to throw at the audience, to kind of be one last slap in the nose, saying, "Hey, remember that thing you complained about? That was the last possible thing you could find wrong with this movie? Yeah, you turned out to be wrong." Anyway, trailer's awesome. Lex is awesome. Bruce is awesome. The Batman voice is awesome. I heard one complaint. I've watched so many people's reactions, and literally I had to stop half of them halfway through the video because they started complaining about this stuff. It's like, are you kidding me? I just couldn't watch it. It was brutal seeing how negative people are about this movie, despite the fact that every single thing we've seen out of this movie, whether it be a 5-second clip, a 50-second clip, or a 4-minute trailer, every single thing that has come out of this movie is gold. Not one thing has disappointed me or anyone else that I know. Not one freaking thing. But somehow people find a way to complain, because that's humanity. But, the Batman voice, I heard someone complain about that, and I didn't see anything wrong with it. I thought it was a really cool way, because it sounds basically like he's just kind of doing a growl whisper. Like he's just doing a really low whisper. And then in the audio, when they pick it up, then they're just kind of gross, raising the volume of his voice specifically to make it sound louder. Because I'll bet on set, like, Henry Cavill probably could barely hear what he said when he said, "I thought she was with you." I'm willing to bet that Henry Cavill was like, Did the mic even pick that up? But I think the voice is awesome. It's dark. It's menacing. It could be menacing under the right circumstances. I'm just waiting to see what he does with it in, like, normal conversation. Because, like, in really quick, I don't want to keep using the word quips, but, statements like that, then it sounds cool. But whenever he's going on, like, long rants, or maybe is angry at Superman and having, like, a full volume, like, yelling argument, that's when I'd be interested to see if he, like, transitions back to his Bruce Wayne voice, or if he tries to do, like, a if he goes full Christian Bale, then I'll just kill everybody. But every single thing that has come out of this movie is beautiful, and anyone who disagrees with that is literally just looking for the tiniest things to say, "Oh, this movie's gonna suck." Why? Citation needed. Where is your evidence there, bud? So yeah, just kind of wanted to put my opinion out there. Trailers, 50 out of 10. Trailer number 3 is going to blow my mind, and when I'm sitting in that theater watching the movie, I'm either going to die of a heart attack, or I will be clutching the arms of my theater movie chair so hard that my fingers lose circulation, and they'll just be, like, stuck there. So, and I'll be screaming the whole time. Like, every other shot of the movie, even if it's just a shot of Bruce Wayne talking to Clark Kent, I'll be in the theater going, So yeah, I'll be a fun person to be in the theater with. But anyway, let me know what you guys had to complain about this trailer, or if you're the same way as me and you're just realizing how stupid people are. I'll talk to you guys later.